at what they
Welcome, college basketball fans. This is where you want to be, right here on 2K Sports. Some great action ahead, and we're happy to have you here along with us for the ride. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Look at that.
And you know, with Freak, you can see with his combination of size and movement while people are so high on him at the next level. I mean, there is no ceiling to how good he can be.
It just isn't very often that you have a big man as polished as Freak. There are a lot of guys his size and a lot of players who are as skilled as he is, but it is rare to have it all in one play.
Oubre kicks it to Gaines. To the paint, here's Terry. The basket is good. The assist from Gaines. Well, for Villanova, they've had a lot of their graduates make waves in the NBA. You can find a Wildcat playing professional ball everywhere, it seems.
Yeah, some of the current Wildcats in the NBA, Kyle Lowry's had a terrific career thus far. Randy Foye are the big names. Dante Cunningham's another guy who's had an impact.
Lee kicks to Oubre. Here is Gaines. He's guarded by Cooper. Shoots from 12. That's short off the rim.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Fernandez. Off target at the rim.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Terry with it, picked up by Bryant. Shot by Terry, no good. Here's Villanova. And Beal kicks to Fernandez. And the rebound goes to Duncan.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
Lee up top, defended by Bryant. Lee dishes to Gaines. And he gets the jumper to drop. Gaines has got his first points in this one.
And I don't think that was the shot they had in mind, but they'll take it.
And Beal kicks to Fernandez. Pass to Cooper. And it's Miller in the corner. The tray. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Right wing. Now Oubre. Kicks it to Terry. Lee passes to Gaines from 11 feet away, and he hits the jump shot. Gaines has got his second bucket of the night.
Crisp pass into the paint.
Kansas trails by 5, so on the floor for Villanova. Fernandez, he's in at power forward. He's out there with Miller. Cooper is out there with McAdoo. And it's Gaines in at the 1. Jenkins with a screen for Lee. Now here's Oubre, covered by Miller. Shoots from 8. Here's Frazier. Shot is off. Villanova goes the other way with it.
And with Freak, he takes a lot of pride in where he hails from. Didn't grow up with a silver spoon in his hand by any means, and his family cheers him on from Harlem.
Hey, Greg, you can see it in this game. I mean, we're all a product of where we've been, our environment, our experiences. And with Freak, he doesn't take anything for granted. Some of the very best players of all time have come from the projects like Freak, and he takes pride in playing for Harlem when he's on the court.
And Freak has really come out blazing here in the first half, absolutely imposing his will on the opponent.
And, Greg, that's what great college players do. I mean, they control the game and really make the opposing defenses adjust to them.
Villanova making a switch here. Ryan's checked in. And the Jayhawks also making a change. Aussie's checked in for Frazier. That's good. That's now 8 points for Freak. Well, one thing about Kansas is that they love their basketball. Jayhawks have long been synonymous with being a powerhouse college program.
One of the true blue bloods, if you will, in college basketball. I mean, they've been relevant and in contention for a very long time. They were winning titles before any official organization was put in place.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
And there's the feed to Oubre. To the inside, and he dunks it down.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling.
Duncan, he's checked in for the Jayhawks.
And you said it. I mean, the Jayhawks have won for a really long time. 3 college titles for them. The first one coming in 1952, the others in 88 and 2008.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. And a wide open look for Lee. Offline with his 3. Villanova leading by 6.
Clock is clearly on their side.
Exactly, and they can hold it for the last shot, and I think they will.
Duncan kicks to Lee. Feeds it to Terry. 2 on the clock. The shot is off. And so that's the end of the first. And the second half of basketball is about to get underway, folks. Welcome back to this broadcast of college basketball here on 2K Sports.
And guys, I think we may see some strategies being adjusted here as we get into the second half. Still plenty of time to cut into this lead.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, Freak has done a good job of getting his team in this position, and they got themselves a bit of breathing room in the first half, and all they have to do the rest of the way is manage the lead.
And so in the game for the Jayhawks, they've got Duncan, and it's Gaines in at the center.
Well, who could forget Villanova and their one college title? Come on now. It was one of the biggest Cinderella stories ever, one of the greatest upsets ever. Winning it all as an 8th seed, knocking down an outstanding Georgetown team back in '85. One thing with Freak that we know is he makes sure he gets his shots up no matter what. One way or another, he's going to get his workout in, and that's why so many are confident that he'll continue to improve.
Part of it is that he has a twin sister who actually taught him how to.
Platoon swap here for Kansas. Kansas trails by 9. Jenkins with it. Duncan outside. And stolen by Freak. Fast break Villanova. Here's Beal. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist. Beal's got his.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
There's the pick. Oubre dishes to Duncan. Beal pulls it in. Well, talking about the Wildcats and what you were mentioning, the improbable title run in 1985 was certainly the stuff of movies. They got hot, Greg, at the right time.
And they had to take down 2 #1 seeds and also 2 #2 seeds in their path to win it all. Their biggest test being in the finals against the heavily favored Hoyas. It's the defining moment of that program.
Fernandez in at center. Miller is out there with Clarkson. And there's Bryant, and it's Beal in at the point guard position. Here's what Villanova's going with right now. Cooper comes in for Clarkson, and Foster subbed in for Beal. Foster passes to Miller. Over to the wing. And Foster kicks to Fernandez. Passes to Cooper. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch. Boy, some really big names have come out of the Kansas Jayhawks program into the NBA, a pair of first overall picks in their history. Believe it or not, Wilt Chamberlain wasn't one of them.
Screen by Duncan. Terry outside. Here's Oubre, and the shot is good.
Caught him off guard with that move. It definitely had the element of surprise. Nobody expected him to bust out a spin, but it worked beautifully that time.
Well, on the topic of Wilt Chamberlain's draft was under that territorial right, which was why he wasn't first overall. But if you add him to the list, that would make 3 total Jayhawks taken number 1, Greg.
Yeah, along with Danny Manning and also Andrew Wiggins being the overall number 1 selection. I mean, the Jayhawks have had a ton of talent, though, in the lottery over the course of their history. This school has produced just tremendous talent year in and year out.
Like Paul Pierce. There's 21 seconds left to play in the second half. Daniels kicks it to Gaines. Villanova grabs the miss. Now here's Freak for the 3. No good. So it's Villanova picking up the win.